Perform the indicated operations, write answers in standard form. To solve this problem, we have a binomial at the bottom of our fraction that's a imaginary number or a complex number because we have this I here. So we need to multiply it by its conjugate to get rid of it. So the conjugate of a number, if you have a plus bi, that's equal to just a, the conjugate is equal to a minus bi. So basically it's the same terms, but if you start off with a plus, you need a minus. If you start off with a minus, you need a plus. So we're going to multiply the bottom by the conjugate of 2 plus 3i, which is equal to 2 minus 3i. And we need to multiply the top by the same conjugate. So at the top, we're multiplying these two binomials, so we can use either the FOIL method or the box. I'm going to use the box. So we have 5 plus 14i times 2 minus 3i. So 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times a negative 3i gives me negative 15i. 2 times 14i is 28i. And 14i times negative 3i gives us a negative 42i squared. Now remember that I squared is equal to negative 1. So I'm going to replace this I squared with a negative 1. So negative 1 times negative 42 gives us a positive 42. Now we can combine the 42 and the 10. That's 52. And then we can combine the 28 minus 15. So that's going to give us 13i. So 52 plus 13i at the top. Now at the bottom, we can do another box, or these two binomials, it's the same thing as if we were multiplying that formula, the difference of squares. So a squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b times a minus b, because it's the same terms, but one separated with a plus and one separated by a minus. So we can use this formula to help us get to the answer a lot faster. So here what we need to do is take a and square it and subtract b and square it. So in this case, a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 3i. So 2 squared is equal to 4 minus 3i is equal to 9i squared. Here again we have an I squared, which is equal to negative 1. So 4, and then when we multiply this negative 1 times that negative number, it's going to give us a plus and then 9. So 9 plus 4 is equal to 13. So we get 13 at the bottom. So if you don't want to use the formula, you could use the box for this one too. So 2 plus 3i times 2 minus 3i. So that's 4 minus 6i plus 6i. And see, these terms are going to cancel. And then minus 9i squared. But I squared is equal to negative 1. So this whole product here gives us a 9. And 9 plus 4 is equal to 13. So either method works. Now if I look at my new fraction, I have 52, 13, and 13. They all have a common factor of 13. If I take 52 and I divide it by 13, that's going to give me a 4. 13 divided by 13, that's a 1. And 13 divided by 13, that's equal to a 1. So my final answer would be 4 plus 1i, or just simple I.